Hey everyone, welcome back to My Summer Car. So this is actually the 9th episode of this series. Things have been progressing pretty slowly over the course of the last 9 episodes, but I've gone ahead and satisfied all my characters' needs. It's time that we continued on with the build. So I think last time I finished off somewhere over here with the bumpers and the grills and stuff. I also decided I wanted to put on all the body fixtures, but I did not bolt them down, so they're just kind of flying around everywhere. And that's exactly what's happened here. Most of the fenders in the trunk have fallen off. Everything is kind of broken because I kind of hit the car with the tractor a few too many times, but I'm just going to embrace that for this episode and probably for this entire build. I might not get that fixed. If we can avoid it, like, why not just leave it? It's pretty unique. So I'm thinking that we go ahead and try to do some of the things that I know I haven't done yet, and one of those things is try not to fall into the hole. So it looks like I do have the front seats and the back seats in, which is good, and I think the next thing on the list is actually the handbrake, although the door just fell off, so we'll move that out of the way. The other door just fell off as well. No need to worry about that. Yeah, so the handbrake looks like it goes right in there. We probably need that. There it is, right on the floor right here. So we'll pick that up and throw it in. I got a little bit overly excited last time by putting on those panels. We were not quite ready for that yet. Alright, handbrake is sorta in. I totally forgot to get a wrench for it though. Probably should get on that. I have a guide here with me to tell me what sizes are which because it just makes things so much easier. Alright, this is a bit of an awkward one, but I'm gonna lean in and try to get these where I'm pretty much using all of the leaning features possible in this game. We still have to tune the car, we still have to, well, do a bunch of stuff to it, so don't worry, I'm not done with these episodes yet. I still have a ways to go. And now the trickiest part of this is somehow we need to get the other part of it that's way deep in here. It's actually underneath the car, I think, so somehow I'm gonna have to reach over there. Pushing the car is becoming less and less of an option because it just doesn't want to be pushed anymore, at least from my experience. Well, it seems to be working now. I guess I can try it. Oh yeah, I also have no fluids, and I have no gas tank, and I also have no wheels, so we're not exactly ready to start the car yet. I honestly anticipate that we'll probably end up starting it in like 2, maybe 3 episodes, depending on when I decide to tune. I'm thinking I might actually tune off of the camera, like without it being in a video, just to get it done. Oh goodness, that 5mm is so far in there, but I did manage to get it. It is very much hiding. That actually took a long time to do, but let's push the car out of the way. Okay, that that doesn't make much sense. I guess I've been working out or drinking a little bit too much. Wow, that would have made things a lot easier now, wouldn't it? Actually, that makes things really easy for the next part, because we need to do the exhaust pipe. We may as well throw that on there while the car is up like this. Okay, so the exhaust, I'm assuming, goes... Okay, perfect, right there. And the exhaust system just is not in at all, so we'll have to figure that out too. Oh yeah, it's down here. Trust me when I say I do take a little bit more care than this when I'm actually working on cars. Just a few weekends ago, I think it was actually last weekend, kind of losing touch with reality at this point, but I was working on my own car, doing the spark plugs, and it took me a long time because I was really being careful. This game is the game where, well, you don't really need to be careful, just kind of throw stuff around and hope for the best. Okay, I might have done this in the wrong order, but it seems like the exhaust pipe actually goes before the muffler. So I put the muffler on, but now I'm thinking I probably shouldn't have. Let's see if this thing will still go on. Okay, it definitely goes like this. So if I can just line it up somehow, magically. The game is not really cooperating with me on this one. For the life of me, I cannot get this to fit in here. I was able to get a check mark a few times, but it always dropped when I clicked it, so I must be doing something wrong. I don't know, I guess it's potentially just because the car is on its side and it doesn't like that. There's definitely something up though. I even took off the muffler. So I'm probably missing something. Yeah, you know what? It has been like 10 minutes. I think I'm just gonna leave that exhaust off for now. We'll come back to it. Let me know if I'm doing something wrong there. The muffler did go on and I was able to get a check mark before, but it seems like the pipe is supposed to go on before the muffler. So I'll just put them both back down there and we'll figure it out when we get to it. So some good news, the doors are next. We're actually gonna have doors on the car if I don't get glitched out of the house. Oh my goodness, I am pushing this game to its fullest extent without even trying. Okay, so the doors are 10mm. Let's actually put them on in a way that they will not fall off. That would be great. Dun da da. Okay, now we just probably need to I think it's 4 bolts and they're all on the side. That should make things easy without the fender on there. Oh yeah, there we go. We have a passenger door. Now our passengers can actually stay in the car. Well, today was actually pretty stressful at work, and I must say that this game is not helping with that. Sometimes you go to mechanics in games to de-stress, but in this case, not so much. Like, I wouldn't say that this game stresses me out per se, but it definitely is frustrating. Stuff like trying to put the exhaust on can definitely get to you if you really push for it, but sometimes it's good to just give up, go back to it another time with a clearer mind. That's kind of how it is with a lot of things. Okay, so it's time to put on the fenders. We need to put on the left and the right fender. Thankfully, it is actually time to do this. They did fall off last time I tried this, so gotta hope for the best here. These ones are actually picky with angles, so there we go. Well, the car's looking a little bit straighter than it did before. Apparently these actually have 5 bolts, which is quite a few, and they're all 5 mil, so now we have to find all those. Oh geez, every time I get stuck down here, it is a roller coaster to get out, if I can even get out at all. Okay, attempt 2 on that. The car is slightly moved. The fender is so bent on this side, it is, or the inner fender that is. It is a little bit ridiculous how bent it is, but hopefully I can get this on. Oh, I saw a check mark in there somewhere. There we go. Okay, we do have it on now. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to bolt up though. That doesn't quite look right there. Either way, I think the game's going to let us do it anyway, so we'll bolt this fender on. We'll just say that's good enough. Alright, that's one fender on. Definitely the worst side. The other side isn't looking too bad, so that'll be a better representation of what to expect here. Alright, there we go. Car is slightly hovering still, but I think we can get at least one bolt on to keep the fender on. I know that there is one hiding down at the bottom and I was able to get it on the other one, but I'm pretty afraid to go down there with this one. Ah, there it is, just hiding. Perfect. Thank goodness for the zoom feature, otherwise this would take a lot longer. And would you look at that, the car has fenders. Although there is a bit of a fender gap here, we actually have something that somewhat resembles a car, at least if you squint. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I've been stuck in the car for like 5 minutes. I couldn't get out of there. Oh, well, this pit and the car are not a good combination. So much so that I'm thinking I'm going to try to push it outside just to avoid that pain. That was some serious misery there. Okay, before we do too much more to this car, we definitely need to get the wheels. I'm not prepared to do that in this episode, but I am thinking that I need to do that soon. However, I'm just going to try and put on the trunk lid, and I think we'll probably avoid the hood for now because we got a tune. But other things, I don't know, a couple other pieces left. Okay, the fuel tank pipe seems pretty necessary, so let's put that in. It's kind of needed. And I think we just have wiring, hubcaps, backlights, and a few other miscellaneous pieces. The car is pretty much there. Okay, fuel thing is in, and you can see how far off the car is just by looking at that. Yikes, that is really very damaged. Okay, time to put the boot lid on. This is going to be eye-opening for some. And then we'll put the trunk lid on as well, or the trunk lights, I mean. We'll probably need both of those to be able to pass any inspections, assuming we actually try to pass any inspections. This is actually a monumental occasion here. Oh, never mind. Boom! The boot lid is on. And look at that, the fitment is beautiful. Got my 6mm, let's put these things on. It looks like it has 4 6mm bolts somewhere in here that we have to find. Okay, what the heck is going on? So I tried to open up the trunk lid, or the boot lid, just to put these bolts in, but I've decided to clip through the car because the trunk flew off when I attempted to do that. I think having 3 out of 4 is probably good, but let me try and find that 4th one. Alright, that's the boot lid on. I think after that comes the lights, and from the looks of things they just clip in as well. So let's just put those on and complete the look of the car. Well, wheels are pretty important as well. Okay, every time I look at the car, the frame rate kind of dies, and I'm worried that it's, oh my goodness. Wow, you could fit your entire head in that gap. But yeah, I'm kind of worried that the car is making the game break down physics-wise. There's something glitching in there causing this. So we'll just have to hope for the best. There we go, rear lights are in. Panel gap that Tesla would be proud of. And I'm not going to do the subwoofer panel, I'm just going to use the back panel. So we'll put that on just like so. There we go, that kind of covers things up, makes it look just that much more presentable. And overall, the shape of the car is there. All the panels are bolted on. We still don't have a windshield, which I don't know if we'll ever be able to get a new one. Are there replacement windshields in this game? Like, I'm totally unsure. Oh yeah, the wiring is next, and the wiring is also a mess and also a disaster waiting to happen. Now, we do have a floor jack. We're probably not going to need that, and I think the only other pieces around here are mud flaps, which I'll just leave right there for now. So we have exhaust to do, we have hood left, we also have not touched the grill, which has been out here for a while. Probably should fix that. And I'm thinking that we probably need to go in and eat before we do anything else. And potentially, I don't know, what else is there for me to do here? I still need to go get that Rusco back. And getting the Rusco back also means we're going to be getting all of our fluids. We don't have a lot of money left, but we'll, I don't know, try. Get me some of that free water. And there we go, the car is moving under its own power, or just gliding along the surface a little bit, as it does. I think what I'm going to do is quickly try and go pay my bills, just because I'm concerned that they might have been stacking up while we were just messing around here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that would be that way. Oh yeah, I can see the mailbox over there. Let's go take a quick drive over there, then we'll make sure that the bills are paid. It's been so long since I've tried to drive this thing that I don't even remember how to do it, which is a slight issue. Alright, well that wasn't too bad at all. Easy there, girl. I don't want to die here. I'm not wearing a helmet. I just want to go to the end of the street. We don't want any death today. I guess that does count as death. Just thankfully not too bad. Oh geez, okay. Advertisement for a computer? Probably not going to be able to do anything with that. And a bill from the electric company. Let's pay that. And a computer, obviously. Oh wait. Oh no. Okay, so this is the thing for the computer. We're not going to be able to buy that, so we'll just put that on the ground for now. Okay, there's something that I've never done in this game that I want to figure out if I can get over there. I want to try and learn how to chop wood, so I'm going to give that a try. Okay, so far so good on this little bike. Maybe not. Okay, it also shot me into the air for some reason. Apparently, it just does not like me very much. Alright, so this is where you chop wood, but I guess we should probably try and figure out how to do it. So there's a digging bar, and then there's a wooden, well, it's just an axe, and then the thing is here. So if I hold it, does this chop? Oh, okay, so apparently it's that easy. Alright, and then I guess I pick up the wood, and probably just drop it into the trailer as is. I'm assuming that's how it goes. Okay, so when you put one piece of wood in there, a wood texture appears. That is really, really crappy. Let me try that again with another piece and see if it changes. And should be pretty similar. Drop it in. And oh, it definitely does change. Well, I guess it does just add more textures of wood whenever you fill it up. Doesn't make any sense, but we'll just keep adding wood in there at some point and then deliver that for some money. And hopefully that much money can get us through. At least I have it sort of started. At the very least. Okay, here's the next problem. I guess you use the digging bar to get a piece of wood off of here? Oh well, we'll figure that out eventually. And let's just try and take this motorbike thing back over there. And that'll be it for today. Home sweet home, thank goodness. I made it back without that much trouble. Yikes, it is hard to drive this. Harder than I remember it being. Either way, I think that's going to be it for this video. Basically, all we did was all the stuff that I didn't do last time. And also just learning a little bit more about the game. If you could let me know some more things about it, that would help. I do read the comments, even when you type out a huge paragraph. I generally read at least some of it. Anyways, I still have some time left in this game for sure. We've got to at least finish the car. I know I said I wanted to do the story, but at minimum, I want to put some wheels on this car and I want to see it start. This is the 9th episode. I think, like, I'll probably not go past 20, but at the same time I'm making plans now with no idea how long it's going to take to get the wheels back, so we might end up with 60 more episodes of this. We shall see. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed. I'll see you again next time. Well, I say the video's over, but it's not really over. I have some people I need to thank. These are the people to thank for series like this, ones that are not as popular on the channel, ones that don't necessarily make the channel grow anymore, but they are enjoyed by a few, and because of those few, I continue to make those videos. It's not always about the big views. Anyways, so we have Canadian Steel Overlord, Dr. Ivo, That Riced Out Explorer, QT Bear, McLovin Plays, Terry Williams, The Most Random Person, Sick D Cars and Stuff, Boris Ramirez, and Daniel. Thank you so much for your support.